country, the church, the party. Just the one word, senior revenue officer. Instead of Mr. Son, inspector of school, we represent the state.
I'm Namere Ayanukudde, production officer at Masaka City, in charge of PDA.
Mulinde ku katono Tojjasamila. Mama Masaka eno na kanso bano bemulaba wano bonna be bakulu abakulira Masaka City oba abagitwala batawunikirako abalodi kansala abaki bonna bemulaba wano. Bomba ndi mu meeting. Kijjase muntu.
Honourable Minister, you allow us, all the mayor, Okay, that has been a self-introduction from the members within Honourable Minister. Straight away, let's go to the next item on the agenda, as we said, remarks from our Deputy Town Clerk.
Thank you, the Senior Communications Officer, the Honourable Minister, the Minister of State for Local Government, Honourable Justice Namere Ayanukudde, the RCC of Masaka City is your assistants, our chief, the Deputy Mayor, the incoming Town Clerk, our colleague, the Division Town Clerks of the two divisions of Masaka City, the media, our colleagues who are here, the heads of departments, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Once again, my name is Alex Baingana, the Deputy City Clerk Masaka, and the clerk that has been caretaking this city since Mr. Kawesi Daniel dropped his mandatory age of 60 on 19. So I want to thank the members of staff for the last 2 weeks. I have here the former town clerk, Daniel, after blocking the mandate, and have been caretaking the office. So I would request I read through the letter so that I also perform the function of handing over the office to the incoming town clerk, Mr. Sebatuka Uthman, who is a senior colleague in the Ministry of Local Government. And I want to congratulate him upon following the mandatory retirement of Mr. Daniel Kawesi, former city clerk, I was tasked to caretake the office of the town clerk until a substantive office holder assumes duty. And now he is here. This is therefore to officially hand over the office to you. And available in this report is the detail of whatever is in this city. And I want to report to you that last financial year, we managed to recruit all heads of department. I want to thank the government, Honourable Minister, that they managed to give us the way to recruit all heads of departments. They are all here, and now we provide to receive the fund of UTB, which was a requirement. So I request that you also clap for the government. Because it was not the effort of the government, it was not easy to recruit the heads of departments without the wage. So let me take no. we included honorary heads of departments. Others we have not included, those ones that are under. But at least we have passed that criteria that is required to get the World Bank Fund under YouTube. So, with all that, after congratulating you, my brother, I will take this opportunity to hand you over the office of the City Clerk Masaka. I will begin with this report, which is going to guide you as you perform your duties. Masaka City, the City Clerk has the office, and this office has the stamp. You allow me to hand over the stamp, and the office also has the vehicle of the town clerk. Much as all the vehicles belong to you, but for this purpose, I have to hand over this one. The other keys are with the fleet manager, and it is also involved in that report. So you can also receive the key. Honorable Minister, you must also operate in an office. And I want also to inform you that it is only Masaka City where we still have the residence for the city town clerk in all the cities. So I also take this opportunity to hand over the keys for the residence and the office. So, lastly, I must also hand over the instruments. These instruments are going to help you with performing these duties. It includes the Local Governments Act, the Constitution, and the budget. So, congratulations, my brother. You are welcome, and we welcome you to Masaka City. And we are committed to give you all the support, to work with you in everything.
Thank you so much, Deputy Town Clerk. Now, let's have a communication from our incoming Town Clerk. If he has this one is so close. Let's get his communication.
God is good. All the time. All the time.
God is good, and that is his nature.
Honorable Minister, present in the House. Honorable CC, your team, your worship, the Mayor. Ladies and gentlemen, started by saying that God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. That is his nature. Wow. I want to thank God for this gathering. And as you are aware, this is one of the regulations that we must follow. As you are born, prepare to go and hustle. As you are hustling, remember that if all goes well, chances are that you may get married. And after that, that last part of it is always dangerous when we are sending people. And now, this is why I'm saying God is good. I've tried to be a citizen of Uganda. Here I am today. We normally call it tour of duty. Maybe I can start by introducing myself for purposes of clarity. Haji Senaduka Usman. Senaduka has a following. That means I'm from Uganda region. Usman automatically tells you where I subscribe for purposes of faith. And Haji is the only make foreign religions. Visited the Vatican and visited Mecca and Medina. Those are the only places that I know. Now, coming back to Senaduka Usman, I've been in local government as a ministry for the last 32 years. Which date is in the rural district and the 24 is in urban. Right out of small town councils, and here we are now. Transfers are normal, and this is why I'm here. When you are recruited in service, you always consent. And And some of the writings in those appointments we get is that be ready to operate in any part of the country. And I've served various municipalities. I've served in Uganda, Shirara, Machidi, Sabaka. I went to Teso, I went to Karamoja, I've been in Ramu, and recently my last station was here at the municipality in Ankole. And I'm back in this center. I know Masaka is one of the cities that we have. Always, when we meet as colleagues, normally say cities are agents of economic growth and development. And that one energizes us as we are delivering. I've received this instrument as a handover report. I've tried to peruse it through. I've seen many things. Actually, I was interested in a few, but many are in here. I actually know the starting positions, the percentage that we have. Honorable Minister, we have all the reasons to perform because we have over 65% staff in position. That is a good number to perform. 2, I've seen all the posting centers in here, number of police centers we have, number of schools we have, and some other details in here. Even the assets register is in here. And you know, taking over is a process. And formally, we have done that. But I will always be consulting you, even if as departmental heads. So I will not leave it alone to him. When I call on to you, please come and give support. Coming back to Masaka City, it is one of the local governments that we have. It is what that we must do. As government, all of us, we are aware, we have a document that we follow, the National Development Plan. And this is the one that we implement all local governments, both the local and the center. And in doing so, they are members that I call agents that make the needle move. So I'm now coming in as the head boy here in this local government. I have deputies, I have assistants, and all of you are team players. My prayer is, can we team up so that we can deliver quality services to the masses? Because government has only one objective. It is purely service delivery to the masses. And the wananchi are always the king. We must respect them. As we respect the king, that is the wananchi in delivering services, we also have to appreciate the stakeholders. There is that public sector which we must get married to so that we deliver the services to people. And in doing that, there are a number of issues that we must follow. But for purposes of time, maybe I can mention 3, which are my observations. One is these services we deliver must be standardized and must be quality services. You know, these people in business, they normally say the customer is what? It's the king. So our customer is just these ordinary people that we serve. And we must respect them. But in doing that, we are always guided by the regulations and law in place. Do not expect me to act out of my own desires that this one is a colleague I've known him for long, so I'll be favoring him. No. It must be guided by the existing regulations. And here I want to emphasize especially the heads of departments. Kindly help me internalize the existing regulations in my dockets. For instance, can I see the principal education officer? Yes, Malim. Don't expect me to be the alpha and omega of that act in education. You must be in the know. I'm giving him as an example, but all of us can sit my brother. All of us must interest ourselves to the existing regulations. If my CPA here, let's see here, CPA ametoroka, Yes, my brother. You must internalize that thing that we call imposter that is guiding us. That financial document. It is difficult, but we try to do what? To keep on reflecting it so that it can be guided. Minus that, we shall be making mistakes. So members, let's interest ourselves in the existing laws and regulations, even the circulars that come in. Recently, there is a circular that is coming in education. We must come to those things that we are going to pay people for. And it is now a policy. Minus that, you are offside. So members, let's stick to the existing laws, regulations, internalize them. Second to that is teamwork. You cannot think that the Department of Finance and the administration is only the CPA. No. You have accountants, you have name it, those that are below him. You must tally, you must work together so that you can deliver the quality services. And the other issue that I may want to talk about is data. This morning I was conferencing with the Nze here, RCC, that information is power. Minus information, that is very dangerous. So as urban managers, we must have data across the world so that we know the masses that we are delivering services to, how many are in employment, so that we can know so and so is eligible for taxation. Are you getting me? So that, because when you have data, this gives you the basis of planning. I remember as a student of history, remember the Mau rebellion, for those of you that can remember. Those people were rebelling not because of the taxation that there is, but the methods of taxation was a problem. This is why I'm interested in you to read the regulations. Because people are willing to pay. But if we are bad managers, we go do over taxation, the way we handle them, the human element is not in there. And this is the problem. Sometimes we have the enforcement. I'm not saying the ones that are here are also a problem. But we need to go slowly, caution them, sensitize the masses, then we perform. And I know urban areas are always very sensitive. So we must have data that is relevant and will be helping us in all that we are doing. And I think lastly is our PS requested us, and I want to request to you here, in here. It was in our recent meeting. We normally have big meetings quarterly. He told us, you people, this time around the government has come up with a statement. The other time it was Chisanja Hakuna Mchezo. And now the emphasis, this time we are saying no sleep, no sleep. Yes, this the minister is here, maybe she will guide us. The statement is no more sleep. And that means what to us as managers? That we must be hardworking. And what PS is normally telling us that it is talking about corruption. That the government is saying zero tolerance for corruption. And members, here I am, here we are. All of us are a victim. And being an accounting officer is very dangerous, because even if you are in the know or you are not in the know, and one of you is having that dent, automatically the accounting officers come in, or you are managers. So let's try to be in there and respect the government. So they are saying no more sleep, let's be on job. Let's not sleep on job, let's be working. And that vice corruption, we must fight. And this one is across the board. The way we recruit, the way we do procurement, the way we do name it, it is a problem. All of us are aware that our worship and the town club and the head of this municipality, we must complement each other in service delivery. And if the town clerk and the mayor are together, then chances are that even the councillors and the technical team shall come together and work. This municipality is not only for us here in this area, but for the entire Uganda and even the country, in the world at large. People today want to visit Rwanda, Kigali, as a small town. But even here, people can be in Europe and they say, hey, here there is that city called Masaka. Why not? If we are a team, we can do it. Yes, I like the statement Obama was saying, yes, we can. Can we do it also? Yes, we can. I think in the interest of time and being in Bulegeya, I don't want to start sweating. I want to end by this statement, Honorable Minister, RCC, Your Worship, the Mayor, that I want to raise total submission that with all my energy and courage in me, I'm willing to serve the leadership in this municipality and all, in this city, at Uganda Province, and all the stakeholders that there is, so that you can push Masaka to another level. I say all this for God and my country.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us add another Sunrise Sanctum to our town club. Thank you so much, our town club, for the wonderful words you have shared with us. Honourable Minister, you allow us to proceed to the next item on the agenda as we welcome the RCC apologies. As welcome her worship, the Mayor. Communicate with us.
US Town Club, Town Clubs for two divisions, that is Chimanya Kabuya, All Club, Division Mayors, Techno Clubs, Heads of Departments, on behalf of the Mayor of Masaka City Council, I welcome you, Mr. Masaka City. We are thrilled to have you with us. We are looking forward to work with you. We look forward to your skills and ideas, and we shall officially welcome you with us in our executive committee. Honourable Minister, we thank you for coming to Masaka City to receive our Mayor of the Club. Thank you.
My colleagues who are in the city and also the Masaka will welcome you to this simple duty of witnessing the handover of the outgoing town flag and the incoming town flag. Foreign Minister, as a person you, my supervisors, employed here to represent the government, I want to assure you that so far, the city is. I want to take this singular honor to thank you and the senior minister in the ministry
for really touching base with us to guide us on how better we can improve on services. Colleagues, as you are aware, government has the mandate of delivering services. And it is His Excellency the President mandated to do so. But he appoints ministers. Below them, we have many actors up to us in the local governments who are charged with the last activity of ensuring services reaches. If we perform, it means government, the ministers, His Excellency the President, and the entire country has performed. If we don't perform, then it means government hasn't performed, so is His Excellency the President and his cabinet, the ministers, will have. Therefore, I want to urge you that we strengthen ourselves, energize ourselves now that even our senior supervisors in the ministry who head us are with us to guide us here and there. Let us take the guidance in good faith to ensure we improve our services. As an RCC or a minister, I've been having a good working relationship with the technical people and the political class here, and I want to assure them before you that I will continue working with them because it's my responsibility and the mandate to do so. Otherwise, Honorable Minister, today we yearn to hear from you. I can't prolong further because you are our maiden Member of Parliament, maiden Minister of State for Local Government, and the daughter of the soil. Therefore, I want to request that you allow me to end here and take the singular honor of inviting you to talk to us and guide us on a way forward as we have no more silly and ensuring no more corruption. No corruption.
Thank you. Another round of applause for the RCC. Haji Sevaduka, I want to congratulate you and welcome you to Masaka City. The gentleman that has been holding for the town clerk, the deputy town clerk, well done. The deputy mayor, the division mayor, the division town clerks, all heads of department, the RCC and the assistants, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
God is good all the time. And all the time.
God is good and that is the
For the Muslims here, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Abalokole Yesu yeebazibwe abadiventi namwe Mukama yeebale kubakuuma. RCC the other day I was telling the OHT that when I was campaigning, my voters used to tell me that ababajjajja totubuuzizaamu. So I don't know if this place also has ababajjajja. And they're always very honest. When ngenda wonna be basinga okwogeza amaanyi. Ababajjajja abalumi. So all protocol. Bagamba batya? All protocol observed. My name is Namere Mamito or Papito. I always make sure to talk about my darling husband because it is a kind reminder to all leaders that you should not leave your families far behind. Your families are your fallback positions. So as we are in this ministry of leadership, the ministry of family is also very important. That's why I proudly wear my papito on my sleeve, because being a devoted wife is also a God-given role. These are human-given roles, but being a devoted wife and a devoted mother and a nurturer are God-given roles. So I am and Mama Wabebito. And the woman named Masaka City and the Minister of State in the Ministry of Local Government. And the Commander 001 NRM story. Even when I forget those slogans, my voters always remind me. It's with great honor and humility that I join you today to witness the official handover of the office of the Town Clerk of Masaka City. I thank God for this opportunity and congratulate both the outgoing and incoming town clerks on this important transition. Today's ceremony is more than a change of leadership. It is a reminder that public office is a sacred trust bestowed upon us by the people of the land. Those entrusted with leadership must always remember that they are custodians of public resources and servants of the people. I congratulate the outgoing town clerk for the service rendered to Masaka City, and I wish him well in his future assignments. To the incoming town clerk, Kaji, congratulations upon your appointment. The people of Masaka City expect integrity, transparency, accountability, innovation, and above all, quality service delivery. They expect leadership that listens, acts, and delivers measurable results. We took time as a ministry to meticulously vet Haji Sebaduka. We took time as a ministry. I know there were people putting us on pressure. Now the town clerk is not coming. We are not going to receive our salary in time. Now the town clerk is not yet here. We don't work under pressure. We do our work the way we were guided to do our work. We needed to meticulously vet a town clerk for this city. We have grave cases of corruption in this city. And in as much as the minister, the senior minister and I visited and he left, I want to inform all members present that investigations into corruption in Masaka City are still ongoing. All the government land that has been grabbed by politicians, in connivance with grabbers, the file is ready and I'm on the order paper for Monday in cabinet. I was given space to present it. So it's not business as usual. Nobody has a right to force the ministry to bring a town clerk. No. We have a right to even hold for 6 months until we find the right person. If you didn't know, now you know. So I saw some people like this one in the what is it? What was that? In the TikTok press, the division where in the TikTok press, asking the ministry, why don't we have a town clerk? You can write to him. When are you organizing induction things of Masaka City and we assist some people? Because you can write and ask, you're even lucky that you have a Minister of State for Local Government as your MP. When they used to come to my home every day, the campaigns for assistance. On the morning of his election, he said, my sister Bantua, and I picked 3 million in cash and gave it to him. But he forgot that route. You would have used the same route to come and ask Honorable, why don't we have a town clerk yet? Don't be late, be easy. He's a man of law, but he can't do that. By the way, when he needs clarification from me, he calls me. Even when he's not happy with me, he says, my sister, I've not understood this. But you need to do that. But I know the inductions are coming, and some of you will be assisted. But I want to stress it. I know that somebody had even gotten a letter as a town clerk, and some people were saying, Fetwa Finya the town clerk. Temufu. The ministry assigns a So let's learn to do things the right way. It's not going to be business as usual. For me as a political personality, I am a disruptor. That's what I am. And that is the competence that the person who appointed me, the fountain of honor, that is my competence. I am a disruptor. I don't do business as usual. Where I find a clique of people stealing, I don't join in stealing. Conventionality is not morality for me. that just because a huge group of people has the same reasoning, that means they are right. No. Just because a huge group of people is stealing, that means I must join and steal. For me, I am a disruptor. I can stand up to 20 wrong people and I tell them you're wrong, even when I'm alone. And that's the reason my boss has been clear on several occasions that the reason I deployed Namere is ABC. So when you're dealing with a disruptor like me, you have to deal very strategically. Hadi Sabaduka, I repeat, is a product of meticulous vetting. And that's why you see there was a lag in his coming here. I don't want anyone to look up and say, oh, we put them on pressure, then they brought a town clerk. Don't flatter yourself. The town clerk came when the ministry was ready to deploy him. A lot of names people were calling, recommending their relatives, their wives, their husbands. The ministry, not Namere, just the ministry. Chaswanku, I don't know, it's called Chaswanku, what? Huh? Chasanku, the one who was supposed to come here and the one whom some people had tried to stealthily organize a handover for, is on interdiction. And Honorable Balam is aware of that. He has a lot of reports from the political leaders where he has been. I think they had recommended his interdiction during the election. That's when they found out his illegal dealings. And I think somehow we played around with the system and the interdiction didn't come. So yes, in as much as many people had put a lot of energy in parading him as the town clerk, no, he wasn't. A letter doesn't make you a town clerk. The ministry makes you a town clerk. They give it the right. This business of people calling, this one must be here for me as Namere, it shall not work. Even if you're my relative, you can't call me and say, the one who's supposed to be here, or so and so is the one who's supposed to be here. Me. You can patiently wait for the time the fountain of honor gave us to clean up. When it's done, then you can be able to play these games again. But I don't think by the time we clean up, those games will be possible. People are very good at making references to other countries. Oh, you see in Rwanda, I even see my Hajj the new town clerk. He said, for him he wasn't doing it in a bad way. He was just being referential. He was telling us we can also do it like Rwanda did it. That Rwanda that we want to do as has zero tolerance for corruption. The NDP4 that the town clerk is telling you about, it was presented in Champwansi. And the presenter said by 2040, according to the 10-fold program that we are focusing on in the NDP4, that by 2040, Uganda has to look like Dubai. I immediately objected because I am a disruptor. In Champwansi,